Hello, this is Kassarian starting up my first Let's Play. Alright, so, embarrassing thing to note here, I actually already recorded part of this episode. I just forgot to tell Fraps to actually record anything other than the Minecraft sounds. So, let's try this again this time. Alright, creating a new world here. Calling this one my first Let's Play. Going into my world options. Oh, what's a good seed? Let's see here. Let's try Let's Play number one. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is I actually found a great world last time I started. I started in a jungle and quickly found like a mountain and plains and forest, and it was perfect with a Thaumcraft obelisk and Buildcraft oil, and yeah. But unfortunately, I didn't record, so I'm starting a new world this time. Alright, so let's see what it looks like here. Okay, just saving chunks. It's thinking. It's thinking. Oh, so this time I just spawn in a plains with sheep and right next to a jungle. Okay, this looks good too. Alright, so, what am I doing? I am punching a sheep. I am punching the sheep. Right. So, while I'm just wandering around gathering up some resources, I'm just going to start talking about what I'm planning on doing. I started this Let's Play partially because, I see a lot of interesting things out there from other Let's Players, but some of it, they don't create exactly the machines I want them to create, and etc., etc. So I'm doing this world, a bunch of mods installed. Just to name some of the main ones, I have Red Power 2, of course, Buildcraft, Logistics Pipes add-on to Buildcraft. I have Industrial Craft 2, Thaumcraft, Equivalent Exchange. I do not have Railcraft right now. Actually, my forge is outdated. So in the last time I tried to update my forge, I ended up spending about 2 days trying to get it to work right. If you're having trouble with your forge and you haven't updated in a while, by the way, make sure you remove your 4096 ID fix and mod loader single player. Forge now includes those directly in the distribution. So you don't need those anymore. If you have them in there, it will cause Forge to throw you an error. Yeah, that took me 2 days to figure out. Sorry. Okay, so, what am I doing? Well, I'm punching a tree. I'm going to be building some interesting things, and just we're playing with the mods, playing through them, trying to do some interesting things. I'm probably going to get told that I'm taking advantage of the interplays and mechanics, but you know what? I can do cool things with it. And call me a cheater, I don't care. I'm using Equivalent Exchange anyways. Um, yeah, I also say a lot, or at least I will until I figure out, how this really works. So yeah, I have a little bit of experience building things. I watch a lot of Let's Plays. Right now it's mostly Direwolf 20, of course, who doesn't? And Flora Stars teaching my sister the mods. In the future, I may actually do a Let's Play with my girlfriend, teaching her the mods, but as for right now, I'm just kind of doing the single player one to get a hang of things. Um, so yes, what do I see around me here? Alright, bunch of sheep. Sheep are always good. Yeah, I usually spend the first couple Minecraft days hiding in my house, praying that, the evil creepers don't find me. Because I never find sheep when I spawn, so this is kind of this one and the last one I just did are kind of a rare occurrence for me. Yes, I know I'm making a wood pickaxe, but you know what? I need it to get the stone I need. And yes, I'm making a wooden shovel. I know, wasting resources. Come on, guys, it's wood. It's not like I'm right next to a jungle. Oh yeah, that's going to be a lot harder to... I tend to play with Treecapitator. Well, not Treecapitator, I actually usually use Timber installed. Um, but I decided this Let's Play not to, because yeah, it is a little bit cheaty. So instead, I decided to kind of do things normally and, kind of avoid the tricapitator bit. On the other hand, it means it's going to take me a lot longer to chop things down. So yeah, just grabbing a little bit of cobblestone here, almost said wood, and probably going to start building my first house soon. I got a fair amount of resources, and I'm just going to dig away into here. This will probably eventually become my mine, actually. But pretty good spawn. Yeah, I am using Ray's Minimap, by the way. Some of you may say that's a little bit gamey, but I get lost really easily. I have a really good sense of direction in real life and a really bad one in Minecraft. Don't ask me why, I don't know. It's just, as soon as Minecraft gets involved, I have no idea what I'm doing in terms of direction. There have been too many times where I've tried to go find, sheep, and wound up spending the next 2 hours desperately attempting to find where my house went. Usually it turns out I was about a 2-minute walk away from my house. Yeah, I know, I kind of fail sometimes. So the other thing I'm doing is I'm actually going to be trying to use my testing worlds as little as possible, just to test mechanics. Because I kind of think it would be cool for you guys to see all of the, all the screw-ups I make as I'm going through. It's cool to see someone with their finished design, right? It's cool to see the massive Rube Goldberg machine that Direwolf 20 is working on right now in his Let's Play. Or at least that he's probably finished and just not uploaded the episodes for. I got a good amount of cobble out of that. No torches though, so I won't go down too deep. But I also think it's really cool if you're trying to learn the mods to see all the mistakes that you can make. And, all the places where you can sort of mess up and not do things right. Did I lose my crafting table? Really? Really? I lost my crafting table. Ah, there it is. I was going to call it a really bad start if I had already lost my crafting table. And, right, I need an axe to pick this thing up with. You guys may notice that I'm only using my, Wait, why am I making out of wood? I have cobblestone. Jeez. What am I doing? You may notice I'm using the light-colored wood, as instead of using the darker stuff I have. Well, there's actually a reason for that. I honestly prefer the look of this stuff. That should be enough to at least get started on a house. Alright, give me a couple seconds, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Crap. Yeah, I have inventory tweaks installed. I'm sorry about that. And it doesn't do too well with the different damage value items of wood. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, for heaven's sakes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. My first house. Yay. Oh, right. I'm also playing on hard mode. I was actually... My last standard game, I was playing on easy, and... it just wasn't a challenge. Once I got the chainsaw from IC2, which, by the way, it doubles as a sword from my... Get off there. From my testing, it seems that it's about the value of a diamond sword. Anyone who knows IC2 a little bit better than I do can correct me on that, but it seems to be about the same as a diamond sword. Now, I need to find some normal trees. Normal trees, normal trees. That's going to be easier said than done, isn't it? Huh. Oh, time to go exploring then. Swamp? Does that use oak wood? Maybe? I don't remember. Anyways, where was I? Oh, right. Once I got the chainsaw and the nanosuit, honestly, it was too easy. There was really nothing out there that was going to pose a challenge to me. And 4 creepers? Sure, I'll take on 4 creepers at the same time. An entire room full of zombies? Oh, that's easy. So I decided to bump it up to hard. I also like the door breaking mechanics. And yeah, so hard mode. So, yeah, doors are going to be interesting. I'm going to have to find some iron pretty early on in the game if I want to be nice and safe and secure out there. So for those of you who don't know, I'm actually really excited about there being a swamp here. Swamps are pretty much the best place to find Industrial Craft 2 rubber trees. And from personal experience, you'll be good. That's normal wood. From personal experience, you will go through a lot of rubber. Pretty much every single thing in IC2 needs rubber. Either for copper cables for circuits, or insulation for wiring, and so forth. So, it's really, really good. Though I'm not actually seeing... Oh, there are two of them right there. See how they have those spires on it, right where my crosshairs are? Those are rubber trees, for those of you who don't know. So I'm also probably going to be trying to use some more advanced methods of... let's do that. Of later on EMC generation for equivalent exchange. I want to see what the interplay is like. I'm also kind of torn, and kind of early on I'd like some opinion on this, whether you guys would rather see me use oil for power, or whether you want me to create biofuel for Buildcraft power. Also, how interested you guys are in seeing computer programming with the Red Power 2 computers. I am not too good at Forth yet. I'm still kind of learning the language. It's just completely different from anything else I've ever done with programming. So I'd like to hear whether you guys want to see that, or whether you'd rather see me just use really complicated logic gate systems. I can honestly do... Oh, it's getting dark. Here I am off talking and it's getting dark. Let me run back to my house really quickly before something shows up and tries to kill me. Oh, where did I put my house? Over here, I think? Yes. So yes, as you can see, this is why I have the mini-map. This is also why I may die shortly, because I didn't keep track of the time. I'm just so used to, at this point, playing on my single-player stuff, being able to kill basically anything that wants to try and kill me. Oh, look, a beehive. You can tell the beehives, by the way, because they tend to be brighter than their surrounding environments. Oh, there's my house. You can see the little square I already built. I'm going to have to put down a waypoint pretty much as soon as I get back there. And hopefully nothing's going to show up and try and kill me before I do, because I don't have a sword yet. Yeah, that was kind of an oversight now, wasn't it? Oh, boy. So, right, what I'm going to be doing. Building advanced machines, building cool stuff, and just kind of playing through the mods as I can. Oh, that's going to be really useful. That was some clay for those of you guys who didn't catch it. I have my brightness pretty much all the way up, but Minecraft still really doesn't play well with YouTube. So I'm going to have to... If it's too dark for you guys to really see, please tell me and I'll try and fix it. Otherwise, I'm not going to know that, you guys can't see what's going on. Yep, there's a zombie. Yep, and I'm building my house. Oh boy, I should probably fill that in at least one more high. There we go. Neat trick when you're building, if you're up building on the wall at that point, the zombies can't actually get to you. And they can't get inside, so you're pretty much safe. Pretty much. Yeah. Now, I tend to build these about 5 high. That just seems to be a nice, good number, and then I make the floor flush with the ground so I don't have staircases. Now it looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4 high, so one more layer. Watch, I miscounted. I'm actually building the 6th layer right now. Yep, and inventory tweaks tries to screw me up again. Now, do that, and that, and that, and that, and that. By the way, yes, this is one of the first times I've ever had wool accessible to me on my first day out. Of course, I didn't grab any, so my choices now are either... Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, I did that right. Now, I wonder, should I do something unique with the roof, or should I do something typically predictable that everyone should know, and that everyone will probably yell at me at for being unoriginal? Yeah. Well. Let's do this. Because I think this will look nice. Yes. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, I am really bad at making things look nice. Like, I am atrociously bad at it. I tend to build these soulless monstrosity creations that really just kind of look bad. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw it on a crafting table, and I'm going to get myself a stone sword, and try and charge out there and kill that zombie. I may die, and I may have to walk back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide where my front door is. I'll put my front door right about on this side. I'm going to knock this off, and I'm going to very quickly, before the zombie comes around, drop a waypoint. And I'm going to call this waypoint home. Default for waypoint is the C key. C is in Charlie, by the way. And I'm going to kill some sheep really quickly before anything decides to try and kill me. And I already have one wool in my inventory from earlier when I decided to punch that sheep. So there we go, and I can make a bed. Yay, I can make a bed. Alright, so now let me throw some gravel down there just to make sure I don't die in the next 5 minutes. And throw some of that down there, throw that down. You know, it's one of the unfortunate things I've noticed about with playing with all these mods. I tend to forget vanilla recipes. It's really embarrassing. Like, I'll have friends watching me, and I'll have to turn to them and go, "Hey guys, what's the recipe for a bookshelf?" And they look at me like I've grown a third head. Yeah, kind of unfortunate. On the other hand, I can pretty much build most IC2 machines from scratch. So I just guess that's the way it goes, maybe? I don't know. Alright, so now that everything's dying happily over there, and I do not have a stone pick or shovel on me, I was going to go mining. Oh, Thaumcraft slime. These things are really irritating, actually, because they're aggressive mobs that spawn in daytime that aren't creepers, and they're small, and they really hide easily in the tall grass. Yes, so I'm going to do this, and now, hopefully, if I'm really lucky, I'm going to be able to find some gems shortly. Now, for those of you who don't know, gems are from Red Power 2, actually. And RP2 gems are very similar to diamond when they're crafted into tools. They're worth a lot less if you're using Thaumcraft, or, excuse me, if you're using Equivalent Exchange. I have two magic mods going, and I can't remember which one is which. This is embarrassing. They're very similar, actually, to diamonds, except for their EMC values. And the advantage of them is that when you craft them into tools, they have the same speed and breaking ability as diamond, but they last for a shorter period of time. Now, for my purposes, they're fantastic until I can get a drill. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar, the drill is one of the most useful things ever to be. And I don't have torches. As I was saying, the drill is one of the most useful things ever to be invented in pretty much any mod. You know, the embarrassing thing is, if I had Treecapitator or Timber installed, this tree would take me like 10 seconds, and I'd have enough wood. Right. Anyways, excuse me. So, the drill system in IC2 is pretty much one of my favorite additions. Quantum Suit, fantastic. Macerators, amazing. Entire mod, fantastic. But that drill, having an infinite use diamond drill, that is seriously the best thing ever. So I'm going to be here chopping down some trees. Now, there's a trick to chopping these guys down, I remember it. Oh, right, you do a staircase up to the top. Yeah, I will confess, my vanilla mechanics are not as good as I'd like them to be. Yeah. At least until I get some more mod items, I'm gonna have a tree floating up here, aren't I? Yep, floating tree time. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get like comments on my video saying, hey, by the way, there's an easy way to do that, and here it is. But I'll confess, I'm weak, and I'm so used to using Timber mod that I completely forget a lot of how the proper way to chop down trees. Alright, so I'm going to run back here, I'm going to make a furnace, and hopefully make myself some charcoal. And I will start the video once I'm done. Okay guys, so I just crafted up myself a nice little furnace here. I'm going to do what I usually do, and just throw some planks in to get myself some charcoal. As I said earlier, I tend to really only use the normal wooden planks, the ones from the standard tree. So I tend to just, for building, and then I use pretty much all the other wood types just to make myself, sticks and planks and crafting tables and this and that. And, oh, I have a stick in there I can use. What was I doing? Oh, right, making torches. Yes, that is a very good thing. Making torches. Because I can't go mining without torches. Okay, I got 4 charcoal. And I also tend to save any actual coal I find. Simply because it's really, really useful in a lot of mods. Industrial Craft uses it. It's higher tier than charcoal in Equivalent Exchange, so it has a higher EMC value. I need food. Oh, this is embarrassing. Again, I keep saying that. Now, where is... I need to find a cow, a chicken, a pig, or something similar. And, of course, there are none to be seen. I really wish sheep dropped some sort of food. Something. Anything. I may have to start up a grain farm, even though that is not my preferred way of getting food. Yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to use for my farms Industrial Craft crops, or whether I'm just going to go with a straight-up either a vanilla-style farm or a forestry farm. Questions, questions, questions. Should have built my house over here. This would have been a great place. Yeah, I do have Raise Minimap, but I have my Entity Radar turned off because I feel like that's really cheap to use. For those of you who don't know Raise Minimap, it allows you to see all of the mobs, all of the entities, and it actually colors them, whether they're hostile or not. I really find that to be kind of cheating, even more so than just using Raise Minimap anyways. I'm also a first-person shooter guy, so I feel kind of lost and confused and desperate without having a minimap of some sort, because every game... Oh, chicken! Thank God, chicken. Kill the chickens. Kill the chickens. Need the food. Now, someone remind me, I don't remember exactly how passive mob respawn works anymore. I remember at one point they just didn't respawn at all. If you had... if you killed all of the chickens, then those were all of your chickens ever, until you generated new chunks. Oh, look at that. That, by the way, is a Thaumcraft obelisk. These are really cool, and you can do fun things with them, and I will not spoil them for you right now. Mushrooms are good. But yeah, I will not spoil them for you. They are really useful. I just don't have the stuff to open it yet. And yes, there is a way to open them for those of you guys who do know, but it's really trial and error, and I don't think it's the way it should be done. I think you should wait until you have the items to open it. So I'm not going to do it. This, by the way, is an Industrial Craft 2 rubber tree, and I'm going to go home before I starve. Right, Raise Minimap waypoints, you can see it's ghosted out over there, and it shows me my distance. That is the most useful feature of it. And I have a lava pit over here as well. That is good to know. And some obsidian in it. Okay, that's going to be good. I tend not to go to the Nether a lot. I just don't like playing there. It's not as interesting as playing in the overworld. Oh, right. One more mod I have. I also have Mistcraft installed. I completely forgot about that one. Mistcraft is relatively new, so a lot of people may not know it. But what it allows you to do is create custom worlds, custom ages, quote unquote, much like in the Myst games. Now, the ages that it creates you can customize by writing special symbols in the descriptive book that creates the age. This is really useful. I'm actually going to stay away from a couple symbols. Well, I might. I'm debating it. One of the symbols allows you to create glowstone crystals. Now, glowstone crystals are exactly what they sound like. They're crystal formations of glowstone. The downside of that is you can get a lot of glowstone really quickly. And anyone who knows equivalent exchange knows that glowstone is a relatively high value fuel source. So I'm debating whether I want to use that. I don't know. And I'd like to hear some input on it. Okay, so I now have some food that I can cook. This is good. I will not die. Maybe a little wasteful and drop some of that in there. Yeah, and I can also make some mushroom stew. I am fully aware of that. I'm kind of wishing that I found a mushroom biome, but those are wicked rare. And I don't even know where I'd start trying to find one, to be honest with you. Alright, so I'm going to take some more wood planks here. What is it? 4 per smelt, I think? I think it's 4 per smelt. And I'm going to start cooking this stuff up. Alright, time to go mining, finally. Yeah, I'm sorry about taking so long to get to that stage, but, you know, this is my first Let's Play. I'm not really versed in how to do things quickly and interesting. And I hope you guys don't mind me babbling, but there's not much cool stuff I can do at this stage. I'm pretty much just in the initial resource gathering, and it's getting nighttime. Oh, that's not going to be initial. I'll be underground. I'll be underground anyways. Let me just get in here. Let me throw up a torch. And let me throw down some gravel to keep the evil, evil monsters that want to eat me from getting in. Zombies go brains, kids. Stay away from the zombies. You'll also notice I'm doing the fairly typical staircase pattern. That's just first rule Minecraft, never dig... Ooh, a cave. Never dig down, sorry. You may have guessed, I have ADD. Yup. I get distracted by shiny things, and right now a cave is a very shiny thing. I got some actual coal here, that's good. Some iron to the left of me, and I think there was some more iron to my right, yes. So yeah, this is my first Let's Play, so if anyone has any suggestions on things I should do, please, please do not hesitate. Yes, I know, I'm assuming I'll actually have viewers. As of recording this video, the forum thread is not up yet. I will have that up probably today. The main part is where I'm recording this video doesn't presently have internet access, so I'll be having to upload and do forum posts at night when I actually have internet access. So I may be somewhat Creeper! Yup. That just happened. Here I am, talking, not paying attention, and what happens? A creeper shows up. I do have the death waypoint enabled in the minimap options. If anyone has any issues with that, I may take it down. Why did I pick gravel to do this with? That was a silly, silly move. Oh, Thaumcraft slime. Oh, placing blocks wrong. You'd think I'd never played Minecraft before. Alright, now that we get up here, and there's a zombie in front of all my stuff. Go figure. It is possible to kill a zombie by punching them, as long as you sunlock them and don't try and fight 2 of them at the same time. Yes, so it is possible to fight these things just by punching them, and you basically have to stunlock them and juggle them like this. And, if you're... Yeah, I'm gonna die now. Yep, I died again. Joy. So, this is one of those days for me in Minecraft, apparently. So, I'm gonna go... There's a creeper. I'm going to run away from the creeper that is behind me. Oh dear Minecraft, why? Why Minecraft, why? Okay, good. Now, I lost one of those pieces of gravel, but theory these things can't go down. Yeah, I got... Alright, I'm gonna be cheap about this because, you know what? They killed me twice already. Yes, I'm beating the zombie with an egg. And everyone else in the house is presently laughing at me for that one. Alright, let me get my inventory back in order. Oh, I can't believe I lost all that stuff. Alright, death waypoint. Oh, some of it fell up there. Okay, great. Oh, you're kidding me, right? Really? Really, Minecraft? Okay, so... now that, I lost my... Nope, there it is. Alright, now that I am no longer dead, and I have most of my stuff back, and my stone sword's running out of durability, I will continue mining. And I'm going to explore this cave. If I find anything really cool and interesting that's specific to the mods, I will start recording again. Alright. Okay, guys, so on my left, that's some copper. On my right, that is a Thaumcraft 2 crystal, and I believe that's a fiery crystal. Why? Because it's red. If it's not a fiery crystal, I'm going to really look like an idiot. So, right. Still mining. I am about a couple feet from where I last stopped recording, because that's the nature of the game. I have something going off that way and something down below me. So I'm going to... And I believe that's a tainted crystal, but I'm not certain. So I'm going to keep going this way, and I'm actually not going to go down. This, by the way, is Apatite. It is from Forestry. And something's going to try... Okay, he's down there. It is from Forestry. It is basically used for fertilizer, and as far as I know, nothing else. I'm going to just mine my way along the wall here, and try and get over to that other branch of the cave before I go deep down into the dark depths of the abyss. Yep, going up. Right. So yes, caves are pretty much the easiest way to find resources when you're first starting out. I usually start by exploring all the caves that are around me, and then I start branch mining. It's easier, and it uses up less durability on your pickaxe until you have a drill or something similar to that. Of course, if you have your equivalent exchange toys, then, well, what are you doing mining? That's another thing. I'm going to try not to use as many equivalent exchange toys as I do in my single-player stuff. It's just... Joy, that's a dead end. I think it takes away from some of the fun. You don't get excited when you find diamonds because it would take you like 20 minutes to make 3 whole stacks of them using equivalent exchange. I hear a spider. Where is the spider? The spider is not near me. I am safe. Yes, I'm being a bit cautious early on, but I just don't want to die again. It's kind of a pain in the butt. The green stuff, by the way, are vines. They are from vanilla. I can't harvest them. If I try and harvest them, they'll just break and disappear. Similar to what happens when you try and mine, I don't know, glass. There's a Thaumcraft of crystal up there. That's why the light level just went up. Don't worry, I'm too high for lava. Too high in altitude, folks. Where was I? Oh, right. Vines. Vines are actually pretty useful. They grow down really slowly. Actually, Minecraft Muse just posted, just making some more torches here. Minecraft Muse actually just posted a really great idea for a super long, pretty useless timer. I'm not being insulting, guys. He said it himself. It's pretty useless. um, timer using vines. They grow down at, I believe, a rate of one every hour or so. Oh, this is gonna be... That's gonna be creative to get down. Oh, and joy. Yep, those are some rubies. Those are some gems. How am I gonna get at them? That's the question. Oh, iron over there. Joy. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be very careful on how I do this because, well, if I go down there and die, yeah, that's not gonna be fun getting my stuff back from that. So yeah, I'm actually not that well versed in a lot of vanilla mechanics anymore. I guess it comes from... I need an iron pickaxe to get at that stuff now, don't I? I guess a lot of it comes from just playing mods for so long that I just have forgotten. That's really embarrassing to say, but it's really true. I mean, you play with the mods for so long, you forget a lot of the really interesting vanilla mechanics because you don't need them. I mean, why do you need to remember how to build a vanilla piston-powered farm for sugarcane when you can throw down a forestry sugarcane farm and just go to town and have it done automatically, right? You know what? I'm going to take care of this now, too. So, if you have Ray's Minimap, right, and you have these death points hanging around, you can open up, with the M key, your Ray's Minimap menu. If you go to waypoints, you can hit remove, and just toggle those to the X's, and then click remove again. And that will, well, remove them. Yeah. Kind of self-explanatory, I know. Oh, I have more cave this way. I did completely miss that. Alright, we got some more copper. That white stuff I mined earlier was tin, I think. It could have also been silver, but I'm kind of high up in altitude for silver at this point. Tin and copper, if anyone can tell me what those make. If your answer is bronze, you are correct. That is IC2 uranium, and I need an iron pickaxe or better for it. Some more copper. This copper is going to be wicked useful early on. Actually, later on, it's also wicked useful. It's pretty much just incredibly useful. Yes, I do say wicked a lot. I know. I am from Boston. I park the car in Harvard Yard, and I eat lobster. Where am I going? Alright, over here. I should really actually mark this one. There we go. I do use the torches on the right trick. You guys can probably notice that. For those of you who don't know, torches on the right, you put all your torches on the right-hand side. If you need to find your way out, you put all your torches on your left-hand side. You put the torches on your left-hand side, or you walk with the torches on your left-hand side, excuse me, and that will eventually lead you out. Some of you will probably end up asking me why I'm using gravel instead of dirt. I'm actually trying to get to turn the gravel into flint to build some of my first Industrial Craft 2 components. So let me just drop most of this stuff off here. And dropping some of this and this and this. Okay, good. So what am I going to make first? That's a very good question for everyone. Well, here's what I'm going to make. I'm going to make a macerator. Yes, folks, a macerator. Though first what I need to make is a generator. But I can't make either of those because I don't have enough iron. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to stop the recording. Actually, I think I'm getting pretty close to that point where I need to stop recording for this episode. So I will do that. In between this episode and next, I'm probably going to mine for a little bit. I will be recording my next episode today as well, so any comments on this episode I won't see until after the next episode goes up. Alright folks, have a good day, and thank you for watching.